just genuinely can't get it to work. It's telling me that we've become accustomed to tech that comes in our day and age, and we tend to forget that stuff like this mini laptop actually used to reign back in the days. The problem with this laptop is that it came out in 2008, and it's not 2008 anymore, not even close. In today's video I'm going to cover this laptop from 2008, the Lenovo IdeaPad S10. I will talk about why this laptop was good back then and what you can do with it now. If you are someone that's interested in retro tech, or if you are just a curious person who is wondering if this piece of technology still works, then welcome to the right place. So I got my hands on this laptop a few months ago when I asked my mom if she still had an old laptop at her office, and she told me yes. And based off my memory, I remembered that she had an old ThinkPad. The problem is that it wasn't actually a ThinkPad. It was this, a Lenovo IdeaPad S10. Which, now that I think about it, is quite impressive considering I've never really seen this out there. It's quite an interesting laptop. My mom used this laptop for her accountant work. However, it's so outdated that not even she could use it anymore, and she has some very old laptops. Now she gave it to me, and the first thing I did was asking myself, what am I going to do with it? Well, I don't think there's much to do with it. Like sure, it has 2 gigabytes of DDR2 RAM, but that's about as much as it can take. This is already the max upgrade that it can have, which I didn't even upgrade it myself. My mom brought it home like this. When this laptop came out in 2008, it was actually very good. It was mostly used for basic computing tasks as well as browsing the internet, which you can kind of still do on it. The problem is that it's not that good anymore. Like, since the screen is so small, you can't really do anything on it, and due to the components that it has, which we will cover later, you can't even run Windows 10 on it. It can barely even run Windows 7. This laptop came out when Windows 7 was all the rage, and Windows 7 has not been supported for 5 years now. So I don't know what I can do with it, but we're going to find out together later in this video, as I will test it trying to run Half-Life and trying to watch a YouTube video, which is something that people back then might have also used it for. Now, the first and most obvious thing with this laptop is the screen size, which is a 10-inch screen, which you can't really do anything with right now. Like, even an iPad is usually bigger than this. However, this was the main selling point of the laptop, as it was made to be portable. This beast runs on an Intel Atom-N270, which is a 1.6 GHz processor. It comes equipped with 2 GB of RAM, as aforementioned, with this being the maximum amount of RAM it can take, and of course it has integrated graphics. It also comes with a 120 GB HDD, which back then was actually pretty good, but now it's definitely obsolete. You cannot even do shit on it. The good thing is that you can upgrade it to an SSD. The problem is that it can only take up to SATA 1, which is very slow, so it wouldn't really make that big of a difference. Now it's time we should probably get into the main part of this video, opening it up and testing it. Okay, so as you can see, we've got the laptop here, and the first thing we're going to do is, of course, we're going to open it up, the RAM and the storage, since I've tried to open it before, like the entire case, and it just wouldn't come loose. I might either be stupid and I just won't be able to take it off, or it just cannot come off. So yeah, either way, let's open the RAM and look at it. Take a look, or rather you guys take a look, as I've already seen it. Okay, so this is the RAM. Let me just get it out of here. It is a ancient piece of technology. It is 2 stick gigabyte of RAM, DDR2. I think it's 500 megahertz, but I'm not sure. And yeah, this is it. So okay, so this is the RAM. We're going to take it apart for now, and we're going to open up the main storage drive. Okay, and this just comes off entirely, like it did here. And this is the main drive, which is tightly secured by one entire screw, which we are also going to take off. And it has a SATA port. So this is the main HDD. This is the main hard drive. Western Digital one, which if you look here, it's made in 2nd of August 2009, and you basically can't really do anything with this anymore. Like, it's just so slow. And the fact that this is SATA 1, it's not even SATA 2, it's SATA 1 with a speed of 1.5 gigabits per second, it just makes it obsolete. Like, you just cannot use this for any tasks that you would have daily. So yeah, I don't know exactly what to do with this laptop. I was thinking of recycling it, but I don't think I would ever be able to do anything with this. My original plan was to give it to my dad, who needs something to test his car, but considering that it can't do shit, I don't think I will donate it, because there's just nothing to do on it. So I would keep this for spare parts, but I don't think I can do that, because this is literally like just genuinely useless. Like, I would never be able to find any use for this. Okay, hold on, let me just plug it back in. Okay, so it goes in very beautifully. I like the, so one thing I like about the ThinkPad is that it's very repairable. Like everything is just so easy to take apart. When considering in modern laptops, so let me just hold on for a second. This may not be a fair comparison, but I've got my 2015 MacBook, and the thing is with this MacBook is that it's not really that repairable. Like, sure, you can stick in some storage, however, it's simply not that good. Like, it's not as repairable as this. Let's quickly work toward reassembling it. Well, you know, putting the RAM back in, basically. So this is the RAM, and it just goes in very beautifully here. Put it down till it snaps, and we push it a bit. And one more thing I've got to show you before we go to the testing is this. So this is the battery here, and you can very beautifully take it off. There is one lock here on this side, this lock, which you can go to one side and it unlocks it, and then you have to hold this and you just very beautifully take it apart. This is the battery here. Now I don't have any spares, so based on my search they are quite expensive. I think going for like $50 in my country. So yeah, I don't know if it's worth the investment, however it is good to know. Ah shit, fuck, I forgot to install the HD cover. Shit, hold on. Okay, I don't think the laptop would have exploded without that, but you know, better safe than sorry. And yeah, wipe this screen because it is very dirty. I've not really used it. Like, I've used it once when I first got it, and then I just left it to rot. So yeah, I will just wipe it down with a fiber cloth. Let's see if it works after we've reassembled it. Let's see. This is the power button. Oh, it is definitely turning on. Okay, so when I got it, I swear it was working, but I don't know what happened now. Maybe we fucked it up? I don't know. Okay, so I just listened to it, and it sounds like it's working. Yeah, okay, so I think the RAM might be fucked. Okay, so good news. I resetted the RAM. I opened it up and I resetted the RAM, and it works now, as you can see. Well, you can't really see now because it's okay. There you go. It is working, in fact, now. I do have to get an extra mouse and a keyboard since this one is fucked up, or it was fucked up last time I tried it. Maybe, I don't know, somehow fixed itself, but I highly doubt that. And we're gonna have to connect to the internet. This is Windows 7, and problem with Windows 7 is that it's not really supported anymore. So we're gonna have to go ahead and download something like Firefox, because there's no fucking way I'm using this browser. There's no way I'm using Internet Explorer. Okay, so in the meantime I went out and got myself a keyboard since this one was fucked up and I couldn't even type the password in. So I had to get myself a better keyboard. Okay, good thing we are connected to the internet now, so we have to download Firefox next. Just genuinely can't even get onto the Firefox website. I just genuinely can't get it to work. It's telling me that Internet Explorer cannot display the web page, which is but yeah, I can't really do anything with it because this is not even working, and I don't think I can even install Steam. But let's try to watch YouTube either way. We're gonna just ditch Firefox if it can even load YouTube. So it loads quite fast, I suppose, so that's good. But I doubt, yeah. Okay, so due to the circumstances that I've just showed you, I cannot get Firefox to run on it. Hell, I can't even get anything to run on it. So we are going to have to kind of screw the tests until I find a way to actually get them work on this laptop. And we are going to be back then. I will definitely make another video covering this laptop in greater detail. This is everything I've got for you. If you like today's video and you're not disappointed by my inability to test it, I hope that you liked this informative video and that you enjoy to explore old tech as much as I do, and see you next time.